Hi you guys, it's Belle Beauty here and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be filling in those sparse brows. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I don't have very much up there. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the tools you'll need is a spoolie to brush those brow hairs, a angled brush, a concealer brush. This is a 242 by MAC, a tapered blending brush. This is a dual fiber brush by Jour, your foundation, Makeup Forever Matte Velvet, what I use, and a brow pencil with wax in it. Your concealer, this is by LA Girl Pro Conceal in Almond, and Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. I am in the color Ebony, and I love this stuff to fill in my brows with. Remember, this is my brow routine, and this is what works for me. And you'll be needing a pair of tweezers to get those strays. And so let's go ahead and start this tutorial, you guys. So here I'm just brushing my brow hairs into place, prepping them to be tweezed of any stray hairs that I may have. I don't get my brows tweezed very often, or waxed very often, because they're so thin, and eventually it'll start to take off the tail of my brows. So I just prefer to get them waxed every now and again and tweeze away stray hairs in between the time. So now I'm dipping into my Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the color Ebony, just clinging what I can to the brush. If your brow pomade ever gets dry, here's the thing: you just take a drop of olive oil and put it in there, and it brings your pomade back to life. It's the same thing for eyeliner as well, gel eyeliner, but that's what I do for my brow pomade if it ever gets dry. But here I just created my tail first, and now I'm going over to the top to create that arch that I like as best I can. And I'm no pro at this. I have bad brow days like all the time. And I'm going down to the bottom and meeting that tail and filling in the areas in between, because I don't have a lot of hair like at all. So I like to make it look like it's nice and full. So once I've done that, I'm going in with my Makeup Forever foundation in Matte Velvet in number 75. And I'm taking that and putting it on the back of my hand along with my LA Girl Pro Conceal in the color Almond. And taking that 242 MAC brush and swirling it together, just warming it up on the back of my hand. And I'm going to be cleaning my eyebrows up with that, starting at the bottom. And I like to start in the, towards the middle, and start carving out that arch to make it look nice and crisp. So now I'm just going over the top, just cleaning up the areas I want, and then I'm going to go with my dual fiber tapered brush to blend all of that out. We want it to look as natural as possible, even though we really don't have eyebrows. And then I'm just blending out the front with the spoolie again to get that more gradient effect so it's not boxy or harsh. And just going back and forth with my concealer, and that's what you should have, modeling for you guys a little bit. Going in with my Beauty Blender sponge just to blend things out so they go push into my foundation. So now I'm using that Wet n Wild dark brown pencil just to keep the hairs in place. And that's what it should look like. Like I said, going back and forth with my spoolie.